So recently, a group of people from the Dream SMP made a new server called the Origin SMP. Basically, you choose an origin, and origin is like a class in like RPG games, and that origin gives you special abilities. For example, the Phantom Origin allows you to walk through walls, turn invisible, and burn in daylight. It's a really cool concept, and I thought I would make a video talking about what my origin would be if I had one and joined the Origin SMP. So let's get started. First of all, my origin will be called Cloudborn. The reason for this name is because I couldn't think of a good sounding name, and Cloudian doesn't sound that cool. So I just copied the Blazeborn and I chose Cloudborn because I think it sounds cool. I think that I would be an impact level of 2. When I was first coming up with the idea, I had all these cool ideas, like getting creative mode flight for 15 seconds, only being able to stay above Y100, and if I didn't, I would start dying. And so I thought that it'd be impact level 3. But I changed those features and don't think it gives that much of an impact anymore. So I'm just going to set it as impact level 2. Also, just for clarification, I'm not actually sure if it's called impact level, but basically when you start the game, when you choose your origin, it's got like these 3 dots and it says like how much it impacts your experience, which is why I said impact level, but I'm not sure if that's what they're called. Anyway, quickly before I explain the pros, cons, and like powers and stuff of my origin, if there is anyone out there that knows how to make new origins, could you please make mine that I'm about to explain and send the file to me? I'd love to use it, like just in videos and stuff. I think it'd be so cool to use. Anyway, onto the video. Now, for the pros of my origin, the first pro is called Nice Breeze. Obviously, that's not that good of a name. Suggestions in the comments, please. So, Nice Breeze would let you catch the wind and launch yourself in whatever direction you are looking. There is a cooldown of 10 seconds, so you can't just keep using it, but I think it's a good addition because it adds some mobility to my origin. Basically, what I mean by catch the wind is it's like as if I grabbed onto the wind, and because I'm a cloud, the wind just took me and pushed me up in the direction I'm looking. The next pro is called Raging Storm, and this represents because there's clouds, and then you can also have storm clouds that are like black, dark, and lightning and cool stuff like that. Raging Storm lets me strike any mob that I hit with a lightning bolt. This could be from ranged attacks or melee attacks. It doesn't really matter how I hit it or what it is. If I hit any mob or player in any way, I will strike it with a lightning bolt. That one is really good because it adds a good way to do damage to like my opponent. Like I was trying to think of like, well, how I've got like movements and cool like things to do like that'll help with exploring and building, but how do I add a feature that would help for PvP in that sense? The next pro is actually quite useful. It's called Vapor, and it's supposed to represent water vapor because, well, that's what clouds are. Basically, it just makes my skin translucent like the Phantom Origin. That's basically it. Oh, I also have slow falling with this origin. Because I thought it'd fit with the whole sky theme and clouds and stuff. Next up are the cons for my origin. So the cons were actually really hard for me to come up with because I just couldn't think of anything. Both of these cons relate to each other, but they are also kind of opposites. The first one is evaporation. So, clouds are made up of tiny little water droplets. So, if they got heated up too much, they would evaporate, causing them to disappear. So, if the Cloudborn goes into any hot biome, for example like the desert, the Badlands, or the Nether, then they will start to slowly take damage because they are evaporating. The next con is called condensation. So, condensation has stuff to do with moisture and smart stuff, and I don't really know. But it's like if something is cold on the outside, but hot on the inside, the steam and the vapor and stuff start to turn to water droplets. So I thought that if the Cloudborn got too cold, it would start to condensate. I don't know if that's a real word, but it is now. And it would turn into water. This would happen in any cold biome, so the snow biomes, the taiga, the frozen ocean, ice spikes, etc. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy that idea I had for the Origins mod, let me know in the comments. I sure did. It was really cool coming up with like different concepts. I was thinking of trying to add my trident in there somehow, but I couldn't really fit it with the cloud theme unless like I had a Riptide 3 trident that just let me use it constantly, even if I wasn't in water, it wasn't raining or snowing or any of that. And just quick reminder, if there are any developers out there who can code data packs, because I tried and it kind of failed, I'm much better at plugins, then please make one and let me know when you have, because I think it'd be awesome to play as like myself in a cool survival. It'd be awesome. Anyway, I'm rambling on now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye for now.